Good morning, children. Welcome to online classes of Scottish Public School, and you are watching Facts Been Taught. Please open your history book. We were studying chapter 2, class 9. This I am talking about the class 9 students, NCERT book, history, and this is going to be the history chapter 2 lecture. History chapter 2. The Russian Revolution. Russian Revolution. Open a book and let's see what we will do today. We were studying about So we will take this part of the chapter ahead today. The coming of the socialism in Europe. So perhaps one of the most far-reaching visions of the how society should be structured was socialism. It means most of the people during those periods in Russia thought that only socialism is one of the way which will bring happiness and prosperity in our country. By the mid-19th century in Europe, socialism was a well-known body of ideas that attracted widespread attention. It means a lot of people were attracted towards socialism, and many of the people, they thought that this is the only way out which will bring prosperity and happiness in our life. Socialists were against private property, and so it as the root of all social evils of the time. So the socialist, what was the socialist? Socialist was a mindset, it was a thought process, it was a thinking, it was an ideology which convinced people that the richer section of the society is our enemy. We should not allow them to exploit us. And they thought that the private property, nobody should have the property, nobody should have the companies, the buildings, the factories. It should be shared by all the laborers. Those who are working in the factories, they should be given the share of the profit of that company, not as salary wages. But that was, in fact, that is not the reality actually. They thought that the richer section of the society is exploiting the poor section of the society. But that is not, you cannot say that that is the truth in all circumstances. So that was the thought process during those days. Why individuals own the property that gave employment, but the property were concerned only with few personal gain and not with the welfare of those who made the property productive. The socialists were the people who thought that the laborers, those who are working in the company, in the factory, they work hard to make the company prosper. They make the profit for the company, but they are not shared with their deserved amount of profit. So what they said, that individual or the company owners or the factory owners should not take all the benefits, and they should provide it to the laborers, those who are working in those companies. So if the society as a whole, rather than single individual in controlled property, more attention would be paid to the collective social interest. Socialists wanted this change and campaigned for it. So the people, those who are tilted towards this mindset, they wanted that any kind of property or a factory or a company or any kind of organization that should be run by the society, and the profit or the benefits of that company should be shared among all the citizens of that society. So in this way, everybody will be thinking for the betterment of the society, and that will bring prosperity. So this was the thought process of the socialist people. Actually, socialism was a coin. It was flipped by Mr. Karl Marx. We will know about him, who was Karl Marx and what was his ideologies. We will talk about him later in this chapter. So all the socialists, they started campaigning for it. They started doing things, stuff for this. How could a society without property operate? What should be the basis of the socialist society? What kind of a model of a society would be in a socialist society? So that was not understandable for everybody. Socialists had different visions of the future. Some believed that in the idea of cooperatives, everybody thought that all the companies should be run by the cooperative. Cooperative means everybody will help each other to grow. Everybody will work for the growth of everybody. Robert Owen, 1771 to 1858, a leading English manufacturer, sought to build a cooperative company called New Harmony in Indiana, USA. So he made a cooperative company where everybody will be owners. Nobody will be there, a labor or a servant or an owner. Everybody will be a co-owner. Other socialists felt that the cooperatives could not be built on a wide scale only through the individual initiative. They demanded that the governments encourage cooperatives. In France, for instance, Louis Blanc, 1813 to 1882, wanted the government to encourage cooperatives and replace capitalist enterprises. He wanted the government to come forward and form the cooperatives, where the people of France, they will work in that and they will make it prosper. They will make it grow more. But what happened? Actually, those things were not quite easy, and replace the capitalist enterprises. It means they wanted the factories, those who are run by the individuals, that should be replaced with the factories run by the community or the society. So these cooperatives were association of the people to produce goods together and divided the profits according to the work done by the members. The kind of effort or the kind of hard work they were putting in to run a company, to run a factory, the profit will be distributed among the members of that cooperative society equally or as deserved. Karl Marx was a great philosopher who gave this idea of the socialist, and he was against the capitalist. So Karl Marx was born in 1880 and he died in 1883. And Friedrich Engels, he was born in 1820 and died 1895. Added other ideas to this body of arguments, Karl Marx argued that the industrial society was capitalist, or the capital invested in factories, and the profit of the capitalist was produced by the workers. The owners of the company should not have the profit in their pockets. They should be distributing the profit among the laborers, those who have made and worked hard to make that company profitable. The condition of the workers. So what he thought, the profit of the capitalist was produced by the workers. The condition of the workers could not improve as long as this profit was accumulated by the private capitalist. His thinking was that as far as the factory owners are concerned, if they will keep on accumulating the profits, they will keep on filling their own pockets. the conditions of the workers will not improve at all. So to improve the conditions, living condition, accommodation facility, fooding, lodging, everything of the workers, that can only be improved with this system of the cooperative or the sharing system, where the profit will be shared among the workers, owners, everybody equally. But nobody will be agreed for that in a country like India. The condition of the worker could not improve as, okay, that I have already taught you. Workers had to overthrow capitalism and the rule of the private property. Marx believed that that to free themselves from the capitalist exploitation, workers had to construct a radically socialist society where all property was socially controlled. So Karl Marx wanted that we should be more aggressive to fight for our rights, and we should not allow the capitalists to accumulate their benefits on the property, but we should take our share in the profit of the company, and this is how we will control the entire the process, or the companies and the factories will be totally controlled by the society, not by the individuals. He was convinced that the workers would triumph in their conflict with the capitalists. A communist society was a natural society of the future. He thought that the communist society, where the communities controls the manufacturing and other activities. So that was the dream of Karl Marx, that he wanted to see a society where all the factories, all the production activities were controlled by the society itself. So we will go ahead in the next lecture. In the next class, we will take this part of the chapter ahead, and you have to study it, read this Russian Revolution part, and we will discuss it in the Thursday's class. Till then, bye bye, take care. Make some internal questions, 5 internal questions from this chapter.